What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are showcasing a mono dragon type team that was actually sent in by a fan. Silver, thank you so much for giving me this rental code. We're showcasing this team on the casual ladder. Now, when it comes to this team, it is absolutely crazy. You got some of the best dragon type Pokemon of all time. Dragonite, Hydreigon, Garchomp, Dragapult, Goodra, and Archaludon. Now, this team obviously super weak to fairy types, but we got two steel type dragons which can actually counteract them and help us out trying to get some wins today. Dragonite over here, top left hand corner, inner focus assault vest with E speed, gonna be our first turn priority Pokemon, trying to pick up some KOs when we get some Pokemon low enough on HP. We got Choice Scarf Hydreigon as a big time special attacker with Heat Wave, Dragon Pulse, Dark Pulse, and Earth Power. And then our two big physical attackers are gonna be Life Orb Garchomp and Choice Band Dragapult. Our final two Pokemon, like I already mentioned, are our two steel type Pokemon, Hisuian, Goodra, and Archaludon. So whenever we see a fairy type Pokemon, we gotta bring at least one of these guys. Goodra over here with Leftovers, Body Press, Gyro Ball, Life Dew, and Protect, and Archaludon over here with that Power Herb and Electro Shot. Guys, wanna run the team for yourself? Rental code is at top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number one, showcasing this mono dragon type team on the casual ladder. Match number one coming at you guys. Let's try to grab ourselves a win here, going up against a team with no fairy type Pokemon. That's pretty good for us. I definitely like it. Sneasler and Rillaboom potentially going to be their lead here with grassy terrain and grassy seeds, so that is something I do have to watch out for. I'm not gonna lie, probably going into like Dragapult here alongside with potentially Dragonite could be solid here. I mean, I do have Breaking Swipe, so that could work wonders. I'm kind of down for that, considering I think they're going to lead a Fake Out user, so I think both of them are going to be perfect. We got a Ghost type and we got an Inner Focus Pokemon. It should work well for us, so I'm going to go into both of them. In the back end, though, a Pokemon that we're going to have to watch out for is definitely going to have to be like Dondozo. That Pokemon seems pretty bulky here, but I'm not sure if they're going to bring it. Volcarona is another Pokemon which I don't really like here, but honestly, Pokemon maybe like you could be good, especially late game. So I am going to end up going into Hydreigon, and then last but not least, do we go Archaludon? Or do we go Garchomp? I got that Electro Shot here, which I mean could be okay, but Garchomp might just be a tad bit better here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Garchomp. This one, honestly, kind of looking a little tough for us. I don't know. Hopefully we get off to a hot start and grab ourselves some win here in match number one, which would be super cool. But like I mentioned in the beginning at the team preview, this team was sent in by a fan. Again, huge shout out to my boy Silver for not only watching the videos, but for sending this team. If you guys got any rental codes for me, get them to me in the comment section down below, considering I don't really have too many rental codes because, you know, Scarlet and Violet kind of dying down. We're waiting for the new gen. But if you guys got rental codes with cool teams, definitely send them my way. But they're going to go Porygon 2 here alongside with Dondozo. Now, Dondozo could start ripping fishers. They could potentially have Ice Beam as well with this Porygon. But I think I'm just going to go Dragon Darts here and just throw a Breaking Swipe across the board just to lower Dondozo's physical attack stat. But Dragon Dart's going to fly, do relatively okay damage to both these Pokemon. Nothing crazy. They are super bulky. Breaking Swipe is going to fly here, which is pretty solid for us. And I'm going to lower Dondozo's attack stat. It's good news that we do outspeed. Trick Room might be popping here. But he actually is just going to pop a Yawn, which I kind of don't mind here. I kind of don't mind a Yawn. And he is going to throw a Trick Room out and about. So Trick Room's here. The Ice type move, not looking good for me. The Ice type move is not looking good for me. Oh, I definitely have to go for another Dragon Darts here. Do I Terrasilize maybe Fairy here? I'm choice into this Dragon Darts. And I will be going to sleep next turn, so I might just hard swap into like you here. I'm gonna go into Garchomp. Hopefully it doesn't Ice Beam the Dragonite slot. I would think he would want to attack this Dragapult. Considering he just yawned me, I just think going into Garchomp's a fine play here. But there is that chance he does go for Ice Beam, and it could be very bad for me. But he's going to go for a Soak here. He's turning me into a Water type. He soaked me up. He soaked me up, but he's going to T-Bolt this slot. That's pretty cool. I should soak this. I do soak it. That's beautiful news. Now I have Garchomp ready to roll. The Dragon Dart's going to fly here, and actually it's doing less damage, right? Is it doing less damage? I'm not too sure. But it might be a good turn for us to potentially swap Dragapult here and just save it for later. Maybe just go back into this slot. I'm thinking of just Terrasilize in this, but I don't think I should. But I could just EQ here freely. The problem here is I don't think they have Ice Beam. He's soaking me and go for T-Bolts. I don't think they have Ice Beam. I do not think they have Ice Beam. If you're soaking me and throwing T-Bolts, you would have just used Ice Beam, right? There's no point of going for soaking T-Bolt. He's going to yawn me up. That's fine. So yawn pops out here. He's going to go for a recover. That's kind of annoying. Not kind of. It is annoying. But EQ should do relatively decent damage here. And I'm just slowly chipping up this Dondozo. That is solid damage there. So right now he has Recover, Trick Room, T-Bolt. I do not think he has Ice Beam. I do not believe he has Ice Beam. I might just go to normal Terra and start ripping E-Speeds into this Dondozo slot. Yeah, let's try to get rid of Dondozo and we'll EQ. Actually, I can't EQ if that's the case. I can't go for Breaking Swipe. Screw it. I'm still going to EQ here. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go for Rock Slide. I'm just going to go for Rock Slide here. Hopefully this is enough damage to actually KO Dondozo. I hope so. Because if not, I'm going to be very upset. Because I would have used EQ and hurt my Dragonite if that means I get the KO Dondozo. But we're going to hope that this should be enough damage. I'm not too sure. He is super bulky. But we're going for this Terror type here to help us out a little bit. So E-Speed's fine. He's probably going for a Soak play here again, if I had to guess. And E-Speed, that's not going to be enough. Man, dude, hate this game. He's going to yawn me up. So both my Pokemon are going to go to sleep. Tri Attack's going to fire, and that's his fourth and final move. That's not bad for me. And Rock Slide's going to fly here, doing okay damage. So Garchomp going to go to sleep here. Very annoying. He's going to get a little bit of leftovers. Do I just stay in here or do I hard swap? How many turns left in Trick Room? That's the real question. One turn left in Trick Room. We're going to swap. Because if I don't swap now, I might double swap. I'm going to double swap here. I'm double swapping. Oh, he's swapping here as well. That's fine. It's a great turn for me to double swap. Because if I could double swap here and get out Pokemon that what's it called? Oh, he can fake out my Hydreigon here. That's a little brutal. He's going to be able to get off another Trick Room. He's going to be able to get off another Trick Room, which really sucks. This is an annoying matchup here. This is very annoying. I'm trying, man. He's going to be able to get off another Trick Room because I'm double swapping here. He's going to try attack potentially. Hopefully this Dragon Pulse slot. But then he can just fake out Hydreigon, which we don't like. Now he's going for a recover here. Oh my lord. So annoying. So annoying. Super annoying. The Trick Room's gone. He's going to pop another one. He is probably just going to fake out, like I said. And honestly, just going into like Heat Wave here. Or maybe just Dark Pulse if we can. Would probably be our best bet. So I'm going to do that. And do we go into Acrobatics here? I think we just keep ripping Dragon Darts. Get that stab. There's that fake out. We know that was popping. We knew that was popping, and we know he wants to go for Trick Room. Dragon Dart's going to launch here, do mediocre damage into EVO-like Pokemon, but solid damage into that Rillaboom. So, I mean, if I double down on Rillaboom here, it's probably our best play here. Definitely our best play. This is double down into the slot. So I'm going to go Dark Pulse, and I'm just going to go Dragon Darts here again. Keep sending them and just keep applying pressure. Very, very annoying team we're going up against. But they're not really applying too much pressure, but they're slowly chipping us away. That recover on the P2 is really, really powerful. It's working well for him. That P2 is a problem. Ends up going for Tri Attack. Hopefully no status conditions here. That'd be nice. Beautiful, and Woodhammer's going to fly. Can we soak this? Of course not. Really not very effective. We don't soak that. That's a little rough. That's a little rough for us. But he's going to take a little bit of recoil. Can Dark Pulse actually KO here? That'd be very nice. Almost. Almost picking up the KO. Now they could double down into Hydreigon here. But E-Speed should be able to KO. E-Speed should be able to KO. I'm going to go right in the Dragonite here. And I'm going to obviously E-Speed this Rillaboom slot because it should KO. I'm going to be very upset if it doesn't. And we'll go Dragon Pulse or Dark Pulse into that Porygon 2 slot. We might just end up recovering here again. He could end up just going for Grass. You got just to chip up damage in the Hydreigon just to try to make sure it dies out. But yeah, it's kind of... We're kind of in a tough position considering our Garchomp's slumped in our back end. Super annoying team, dude. Super annoying. He ends up withdrawing here. Wonder if he goes back into Dondozo or does he show his 4th and final? Curious to see. He go right back into Dondozo, which I'm hoping this can KO. Please, Dragonite, pick up KO. Are you serious? Are you serious? At least Tri Attack goes into that slot, so we're able... Oh my lord. Oh my lord. And we're frozen solid. Dark Pulse gonna fly here. Give me a crit or something. Oh my lord, this is brutal. This is brutal. That is so brutal. Stop with this. This nonsense. Can I thaw out here? That'd be very nice to thaw out here. That'd be very nice to thaw out here. Let me see your EVs. Yeah, you're maxed out on special attack. You're looking pretty good. That is brutal, dude. These Pokemon are so bulky. I'll try to thaw out here and go for E-Speed. But come on, man. Freezy Pop. You could have burned me. You could have paralyzed me. Anything but freeze. Hopefully I thaw out. But it looks like my RNG's not that good right now. I just had a 1 HP Bandit. And now my Dragonite's just frozen solid. What a start for us. What a start for us. What if he swaps Dondozo here? I'm curious to see. If I was him, I would just double down this Hydreigon slot. Probably the best option. And of course, frozen solid. Wave Crash gonna fly here. That's fine. He should take recoil and maybe die. Did he die? Or is he living on 1 again? He's living on 1 again. Tri Attack flies. We're able to soak that. Of course, you get a crit. And we're able to pick up our first KO. Finally. Took us a little bit, but we got it. Lovely. Awesome. Dope. Cool. So there's that KO. This team's just tough for us. This team is just really tough for us. Grassy Terrain's gone. They might bring it back out here. And we still haven't seen their 4th Pokemon. And here comes the Terrain. So they could go for Fake Out here. I'm hoping I thaw out and can just E-Speed KO. That's really what I'm hoping here. And just rip another Dark Pulse. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Come on, Dragonite. Come on, Dragonite. Give me a little thaw out action. Fake Out flies. Did a ton of damage. And I'm frozen solid. I just get no RNG here. Not a lick of it. Not a lick of it. And he Tri Attacks, picks up the KO. And that's just going to be game. That's just going to be game. Because my Garchomp is asleep. It hasn't been asleep for 1 turn. So it's guaranteed sleep this next turn. I think there's 1 turn left in Trick Room. And he could just, you know, body my Hydreigon. And yeah, Grassy Terrain's out on the field as well. Yeah, it's just game. So I picked up a KO. This team was very annoying to play up against, especially with my Pokemon. But I'm just going to run this one, and we're going to go hop into our second match. Match number 2 time. Hopefully, we're not going up against any annoying Yawn Pokemon. Going up against Baxcalibur, Thundurus, Dragapult, so a couple dragons. And then they got Shenpao with Pelipper and Basculegion. So they could go straight into the Rain Squad. Honestly, looking at my team, Archaludon's pretty powerful here. I do like Archaludon. I do have to watch out for, obviously, like Shenpao with like Secret Sword, but other than that, they don't really have too many moves that are going to be super effective into me. So Archaludon's going to be my lead here. I could lead it with Dragapult here as well, considering Dragapult is super fast, 205. And if we have to Terra Slice, we can. Because I have Fairy Terror if I need it. But I like that. Definitely do like that. Yeah, gonna go into both of them. Gotta bring in our Choice Scarf Hydreigon and probably just go straight into Dragonite. Because if they have Shenpao on the field and we need a little bit of damage, E-Speed, obviously the go-to move here. Gonna be pretty solid. And we also have Aqua Jet, so if they have Rain on the field, which they'll probably bring Pelipper, then Aqua Jet can do a little bit more damage than it normally does, which is solid. But Shenpao Thundurus is gonna come out here for the lead. I don't mind this too much. Kind of feel like I have to Terrasilize my Archaludon, right? They could Eerie Impulse me, but I feel like I have to Terrasilize my boy right here. And I'm going to do that, and I'm just going to Electro Shot down here. I'm going to go for Dragon Darts. Dragon Darts is just so good with Dragapult. It really is. Now, he could just go for an Ice move here. He could go for Sucker Punch. But I don't know why. I just feel like he's going for that Sacred Sword into Archaludon. So I'm going to Terrasilize here and just double down into that slot. Because if I can get rid of Shenpao, I feel like I'm in a good position. But again, he could go for Sucker Punch, which could be a problem. He does go for Sucker Punch. You son of a biscuit. That sucks for me. Alright. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're not in a terrible position. That just kind of hurts. Thunder Wave's going to pop here. If I'm paralyzed here, my RNG's straight trash. If I'm paralyzed here, this is just going to be bad. That just lost us the game. That literally just lost us the game. That literally just lost us the game. Actually, do you outspeed? You do outspeed. That's brutal, man. That's brutal for Jeans. That's real brutal for Jeans. Because if I land that Electro Shot, I could have just went straight into Dragonite and then E-Speed the Shenpao away. And be sitting in a relatively decent position. But obviously now I have to do this, and I think I just had to go for Heat Wave here. With the Choice Specs. Or Choice Scarf, I should say. Heat Wave picking up great damage. Can I get a burn? No, no burn, and I'm going to lose my Hydreigon. Lovely. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. Can I not be paralyzed this turn? He's going to Volt Switch Pivot. Actually do relatively decent damage to me. And I'm going to need a big time clutch play from my boys. But this one's over with. We're getting stomped on. We're getting stomped on. We're getting stomped on. I probably shouldn't have Terrestrialized Archaludon. But I mean, this is what I get for playing teams like this. Mono Dragon teams. These teams are fun, but they're tough to play up against. Or they're tough to grab wins with. But I promise you guys a win today. I'm going to get you guys a win. I probably should have known he was Sucker Punching me, but I don't know. I just really thought he was just going to go for Sacred Sword into that slot. I just thought it was too obvious, right? I thought it was too obvious that he was going to Sucker Punch, right? But now we're here. Sitting in this position. Ice Move's definitely flying into my Dragonite slot. But, I mean, I could hope that it doesn't, right? That's literally my only option here. Is to just protect you. And then just go Breaking Swipe. But he probably goes Dragon Darts, and this Protect just doesn't matter, right? Because Dragon Dart's just going to be Smart Tracking. But I have to hope that, like, he's making a misplay here. I literally have to hope. I have to hope about this. And Fairy Turret. That's game, set, match. Jeans is getting torn apart here. I don't know what you guys want from me. I'm promising you guys a victory in match number 3. I'll get it to you guys. I'm telling you, I'm going to win this next match. I'm going to win this next match. I don't care if they have restricted Pokemon. I don't care whatever they have. I'm going to win this next match. But yeah, they do go for Dragon Darts. It's got Smart Tracking. Just bypasses my Protect and targets down my Dragonite. And what are you going for, an Ice Move here? Yeah, oh, just Glaive Rush. The big time damage to finish this one off. GG's, a lot of Dragon types on the field, but my team not coming out with the victory. Final match coming at you guys. I promise you guys a victory, and we're going up against the same opponent. I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to get after it. I'm going into Archaludon again. Gonna be my play. Hopefully they don't paralyze me, and hopefully RNG doesn't take control of this matchup. RNG's been bad today, but Archaludon definitely gonna be my lead here. Gotta get this Pokemon out here, and honestly, do we go Bolt here, or do I just go like Garchomp? Garchomp's not bad here. I do have Fire Terror on Garchomp. But the thing is, if they go into the Rain Squad, I mean, I could just protect Garchomp at that point, kind of get rolling from there. Yeah, I like this. I'm gonna go Garchomp. Gotta bring Bolt, and I gotta bring Hydreigon. Gotta do this. I gotta do this. Alright. I'm ready to roll. Looking for a win here. Not looking. We are going to grab ourselves a win here. But a rematch of the same opponent. They just torched me. I'm looking to bounce back. I'm looking to bounce back, baby. Thunder's Excalibur out here for the lead. Thunder's most likely going to try to set up a Paralyze here. Best bet is to just Terrestrialize Garchomp, right? And go for Rock Slide. I could double down here and go into that. Or I could just go Electro Shot. And I'm kind of leaning towards Electro Shot here. So I'm going to go Electro Shot. I am going to Terrestrialize. I am going to pop a Rock Slide. Let's do it. Let's do it. Glaive Rush can fly. Hopefully Garchomp is faster than them. If Thunder's going to do anything, it's probably just going to go for another Thunder Wave into this Archaludon slot. I mean, I don't mind it too much. We'll see a double Terror. The Terrestrialize on my end, Terrestrialize on their end, and they're going to give it to Excalibur here going into water maybe? Straight ground. Good thing I'm not going Electro Shot into that slot. Good thing for that. But a ground move. You got EQ? That could be bad for us. Give me a flinch. Give me a little bit of RNG action. Thundurus takes good damage. Baxcalibur takes mediocre damage. Give me a little flinch on the Baxcalibur. That'd be nice. And Thundurus going to Volt Switch out here. So who could he Volt Switch into? But I get a Stamina boost, which is nice. So defensive boost here. We like that. EQ could be flying. You have another flying type? Pelipper? No, you're going to go into Shenpao. No way you're launching EQ. There's just no shot. There's just no chance you're launching EQ. You are launching EQ. Okay, cool. I don't mind this. Garchomp might die out here, but Shenpao dies here, which is nice. Now get after it. All right, cool. I don't mind that too much. I don't mind that. I do not mind that. I do not mind that. Unless my RNG is terrible and I'm missing Electro Shots. Please land this. Please land this. Please land this. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye, Shenpao. Okay, so Shenpao off the field. Baxcalibur looking like a little bit of an issue, but I do have Levitate on my Hydreigon. Well, I could just go into you. I think Hydreigon's our call here. Reason Hydreigon's probably our call is one. Oh, they went into you. I mean, that's fine. They don't have Terra. I should just be able to Dragon or Dark Pulse that down. I don't think he knows I'm choice, but this isn't bad for me. I'm gonna protect Archaludon here. And what's gonna do more damage here? Dragon Pulse does more damage. So I'm gonna go for Dragon Pulse. He doesn't have Terra type. Let's send it. Let's send it. Please KO this thing. It should. It should. So I protect the Archaludon here. He could just go for Ice Shard. Ooh, that can get ugly. He does go for Ice Shard, but I protect it. That's nice. Very nice. I'm hoping we get Soak an Ice Shard. Dragon Pulse flies. I need the KO here. I do get the KO. The Choice Scarf going nuclear. Love that Choice Scarf. So our final Pokemon in the back end is it Garchomp? Who is it? I totally forget who I had. I can't think of it. It's Dragapult. So Dragapult is going to be faster than everybody here, which is very nice. If I can get off a Draco Meteor, I kind of just want to double down in this slot, right? Would I rather go here? We gotta go Dragon Pulse into this slot. Probably just gonna try to go for Ice Shard. See what he does here. Hydreigon's gonna be fastest, and the best part about this is, he can't T-Wave me because I'm Dark Pulse, or not Dark Pulse, because I'm Dark type, and he has Prankster, so it's not gonna work. So he can't do that to my Hydreigon. So Hydreigon's sitting in a relatively decent position here. But big time plays with the Choice Scarf. He's gonna end up taunting me, which is totally fine. I didn't want to protect anyway. And I'm gonna be able to hopefully KO with Dragon Pulse. Let's go. Let's go. And what is he going for here? Maybe a Glaive Rush? What you got cooking here? What you got cooking here? An Icicle Crash, which, I mean, we're dead to that, but if I land a Draco Meteor, I win this game. And that's an if. RNG, please. You've been doing me dirty all day today. Let me land this one. Thank you very much. Game, set, match. Gene's taking this one with a crit to finish this one out. We didn't even have to use our Dragapult, but solid matchups here. Match number 1, 2, and 3. We finally pick up our first victory. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of fun on the casual ladder today with this Mono Dragon type team. This team was a lot of fun to use. Very tough to actually win with, considering you're using all Dragon types. So if they have a counter, they're going to counter you. Match number 1, slow pace matchup. Got dumped on. Match number 2, just got trashed on. Match number 3, we bounced back. We played really well and grabbed ourselves our lonesome victory. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.